Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Back again. Today we're gonna do a swipe on a 12 by 12. This is a 12 by 12 black Arteza canvas. I just put down I'm putting down a base layer of Amsterdam Lamp Black and water mix, nice and thin. I want the base layer to be super thin because I don't plan on tilting. So we're just moving that around. Okay, and then the colors I'm using today, that is Arteza's Pearl Copper Gold, and I also added Primary Elements Copper. And I'll go over the mix that I use for the colors as soon as I'm done listing the colors, so you guys know. So this is a Amsterdam Van Dyke Brown, and I wanted this to be shimmery, so I added Primary Elements Bronze. The next one I have is Magenta by Liquitex, and then Amsterdam Greenish Blue, and I do put a layer of Lamp Black on at the end just before I put my white down to swipe. Okay, so the mix for the colors, I used 1 part Colourarte's Vivid Enamel and 1 part triple thick polyurethane varnish. That's the greenish blue there, and you can see I'm kind of layering it on the other side of the magenta. And then I put the black just through the middle of both colors. Now, how I added the primary elements to the tube paints, or the Arteza Pearl Copper Gold and the Van Dyke Brown by Amsterdam. First I had my cup and it was empty, and I added half a spoonful of the pigments. And then I put a small amount of, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of the pouring medium to wet the primary elements down. Just mixed it up until it was fully dissolved. Then I added my tube paint, and then I added a dollop of tube paint, yes, and then I added probably 25 to 30 ml of the mix, the Vivid Enamel and polyurethane varnish. Right, I'm swiping with the titanium white and Australian flood floetrol. That's roughly a 1-to-1. I'm just kind of eyeballing that lately, so it needs to be thinner than your colors, so just keep that in mind. Now I do speed this up ×2 after I do a few swipes, so you guys aren't just sitting through, because I do a lot of swipes on this. I have a mixing video of the Vivid Enamel, right? It's on my last video. So it should pop up on the end screen after this video. But if you want to see me mix, I mix one of the pigments, and also I mix the 1-to-1 of the Vivid Enamel and polyurethane varnish. So if you want to check that out, just go one video back. I will be tonight doing a 2-to-1 to see if I could save on some varnish. I just want to see how that works, if it works well for me. We all have to experiment with our own mixes, so you know, what works for one might not work for the other. But I will. This one is working. It's working fabulous. I got this from followed Saskia's ratios. but it works fabulous. But I want to see if I could save on the varnish. So we'll try that out, and if it works out, I will let you guys know, post a video, and let you know that I'm using a 2-in-1, if that's what I'm using. So this one was kind of awkward to swipe, as you can see. What else? Try not to babble. Don't forget, check my descriptions below, guys, if you're doing any shopping for any of the Primary Elements or the Lowly Veffy mat or Arteza. I have some discount codes below, and I get a small commission off each sale, so it helps me purchase supplies to keep the channel going, and it's very much appreciated. So if you're in the market and you want some paints, canvas, or pigments, or some vivid enamel, just check out my description for some codes. Save yourself a few euros or dollars or okay, so almost done. Iffy on this one. I think I should have done some wider swipes. It's too sunbursty, or just too many streaks. But this part got a bit awkward. Yeah, it's just too many streaks for me. And my mat is a complete disaster. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Clean it. Alright, so I'm just adding a small bit of that white floetrol mix. Going through, get the spots that I missed. Okay. I think that's it now. We're doing a close-up, so I will say goodbye. If you haven't subscribed and you liked my pour or my swipe, please subscribe, leave me a comment, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And again, check my description for links and codes and other info. And I will talk to you guys on my next video, which should be in the next day or two. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.